Hello Power Ranger fans! Woo, we are so excited! Welcome to GoldKingRanger's very first Power Rangers Beast Morphers toy review. And if we may add, the very first Power Rangers Beast Morphers toy review reviewed by someone in the United Kingdom. And I'm your host, Admin GoldKingRanger. And in this video we'll be reviewing the Power Rangers Beast Morphers Beast X Morpher by Hasbro. Woo! Okay, so what we're seeing here is the very first Power Rangers roleplay toy by Hasbro. As of this month, Hasbro have now got the rights to the Power Rangers franchise, so we're expecting some fantastic toys. Now, I bought this Morpher from Amazon.com, and there's a link in description below for where you can buy. For the American fans, you can buy this from Amazon.com, or you can buy it from Amazon.com like myself if you're in the UK, or you can purchase it on pre-order from our good friends over at Toku Toy Store, the ultimate Power Rangers and Super Sentai toy shop in the United Kingdom. But without further ado, let's jump in and get on with the review. So first of all, we're going to take a look at the box. Okay, so as you can see on screen, this is a picture of what the Morpher looks like when it's still in the box. Because obviously I had to take the Morpher out of the box to test it to make sure it fully works. Okay, so as you can see on the box, we've got a nice image of the Beast Morphers Red Ranger, Devon, and it says reacts to voice, sound and motion, and it's morphing time, Rangers, it's go time, and we've got a really good awesome Power Rangers logo, as you can see, and it says Beast X Morpher. Requires 2 AA batteries and has the Hasbro logo, age 5 plus. Fantastic. And there's a try me for when the Morpher is here, then you would press the button to try it. On the side of the box we've got a nice illustration of the Beast Morpher Red Ranger with the Beast X, the Morph-X saber, sorry. We've got, and it just looks so cool. We turn it to the other side, we've got the Beast Morphers logo, and we've got the look for additional Morphix keys to imagine activating hero and villain powers. And here's Zoe, the Beast Morpher Yellow Ranger, and there's a little example of one of the sounds that can be made with a different Ranger Morphix key. You mess with the wrong Ranger. And then here's Cruz, who's the Red Ranger's Beast Bot. And it says here, time to cruise in style. Awesome. And it says here, Morphix keys sold with Power Rangers figures based on these characters. Each sold separately, subject to availability. Now, finally, if we look on the back of the box, we got a nice image of a kid with the Morpher itself, which looks fantastic. 30 plus sounds and phrases. It's morphing time, Power Ranger logo. Activate the Beast X Morpher and imagine morphing into action as a member of the Power Rangers Beast Morphers. Move to activate lights and sounds. Are you ready? Rangers, it's go time. And of course, insert a Morphix key to unlock character sounds and phrases. And of course, there's the Power Ranger website here, powerrangers.com. So be sure to go and check that out. Okay. Additional Morphix keys available with Power Rangers figures. Awesome. So now we've had a look at the box. Now it's time to take a look at the Morpher itself. Okay, so let's take a look at the Morpher. First of all, we're going to just take a look at the Morpher. As you can see, the Morpher looks really nice in detail. We've got a nice holographic silver sticker here with the rainbow colours. And as you can see, we've got a nice image of the cheetah, gorilla, and jackrabbit symbols, which represent the yellow, red and blue Ranger powers, which is fantastic. We've got a nice sort of metallic, like a very light metallic blue here, which is really nice, and some silver, a clear orange for the goggles for the morph sequence, which is fantastic, and some silver and black, and some nice metallic blue on here. That looks fantastic. Now this Morpher is a strap Morpher, so it's a wrist Morpher this time, and as you can see there's a speaker at the bottom. So I'm just going to move this out of the way quickly, because what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring in one of my morphers, well, one of my past wrist morphers. Okay, so here is the Thundersaurus Morpher from Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Now this is also a wrist morpher that has Velcro, like this, and of course it goes onto your wrist, just like that. But of course, the Beast X Morpher, well, the wrist strap on this morpher is a little different, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how it goes on. Now, amazingly, it can fit on my wrists because I'm an adult, but on a child it'll fit perfectly. But what you have to do to put the morpher on your wrist, you have to take the Velcro off, like this. Then you pull just gently, or at least just enough to get your wrist in here. So hold it down, put your wrist through, put your wrist through like that, and then take this piece, pull it, and then on the scratchy side put it on this very soft side, and then you literally just place it on just like that. But if you want to make it tighter, you just want to pull it and then strap it down like that, and that will stay nicely and on place. So let me just zoom out a bit so you can see all of that. Fantastic. Now the switch is here, so we've got the try me mode, which is just a simple just trying it out.
Hey Ranger, move me around.
But we won't get into that. But let's turn it on completely. Ooh. We turn it on completely now, and then if we press the button, it will activate the sounds. Now if you move the morph around like this, you've got lights in green, amber or orange or red, but it depends on how fast you're moving your wrist. So if you move like this, it's just green. A bit quicker, you've got orange, but if you really hit it, it will come out in all three colours. So you can pretend you're beating up the Tronics. Ha! Ya! Ha! Ya! Ha! Pretty much like that. Okay, so what's next? Is that it? No, of course not. You got to morph. To morph, you just have to press this button here. The goggles will pop up, and the next bit gets really awesome.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time. Awesome. Now as you can see, the morpher lights up and the lights are excellent and it's fantastic. And also the wrist sounds also change. I'm going to put this down. Awesome. Now obviously that's just one of the features, but wait a minute. What's this? It's a keyhole. Well, that's because you need a Morphix Key. Now this Morphix Key is the default key that comes with the Morpher. And as you can see, the key blades look really awesome. You've got all these different patterns. So you've got the Red Ranger key here, which is red. You've got a villain key, which is for Blaze. Oh. When the Morpher is not active, it will switch off. But don't worry, all you have to do is press the button and it'll come back on. And then the green key is for the Tronic, and then this orange key is a battle grid key. What we're going to do now is have a look at each key and try them out in the Morpher and see what sounds they make. So let's try the Red Ranger key first. So let's go. Oh, sorry, I'm not used to this.
Cheetah Beast Power, red!
Ooh, Red Ranger. So when you press the button now, it will activate some Red Ranger sounds and phrases, like this.
Let's go for a spin, Cruz! Cheetah Beast Power, red! Rangers, it's go time! Let's go! Unleash the beasts!
Awesome. When you hear that sound, that means the key has been taken out the Morpher and you're ready to use a different key. Now of course, if you press the button without morphing or anything. It just says some generic Ranger sounds like this.
Let's go! Rangers, it's go time! Unleash the beasts! It's morphin' time! It's morphin' time!
Pretty cool. Now, we're going to insert the key back in again.
Key to beast power, red!
Now, of course, another thing you can do with the Morph-X key, with the Red Ranger key, or any Ranger key, is this. Now, if we press the red button this time, watch what happens.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time!
It's morphin' time! Totally awesome. And then what we get now is while the key's inserted, you've got different action battle sounds.
Unleash the beasts!
So that's really cool. So after a couple of swipes, you'll unlock Unleash the Beast. And you've got even more sounds.
Virus eliminated!
And you get that, which is really cool. And then after that, it just goes back to the Ranger generic fight sounds. Let's move on to the next key. So insert. When you hear that sound, that means you're ready to move on to the next Ranger key. So let's move on to the Blaze key. So if I'm just gonna put this away, I'm gonna insert it into the Morpher like this.
I'm not a real human, I'm much better.
And then we press the button.
I'm the better Red Ranger. I'm not a real human, I'm much better. Not today, Rangers! I'm the better Red Ranger.
And if we try and fight this time, listen to the sounds. The sounds become very different. Now, what would happen if we morph? Let's find out.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time!
It's morphin' time. We got even more generic evil Ranger sounds, or villain sounds for that matter.
Not today, Rangers!
Uh-oh, the morph has been infected by the Evox virus.
Victory is mine, Rangers!
And then it will literally just go back to the normal generic villain fight sounds. Let's take a look at the last key now, which is the Battle Grid key.
Defenders of the grid! It's morphin' time! Let's go! Rangers, it's go time!
Awesome. Let's try the morph sequence with this key.
Are you ready? Say it's morphin' time! Say it's morphin' time!
It's morphin' time! You see, when the morpher lights up, that's when you know, that's when you need to say, it's morphin' time. Pretty cool, right? So let's put this down like this and...
Unleash the beasts! Virus eliminated!
Awesome. So that's that. Oh wow, this is... oh, let's take the key out. There we go. I've got to take the morpher off my wrist. Oops. Sorry about this. I'm not used to reviewing a wrist... I haven't reviewed a wrist morpher for ages. But I have to say, Hasbro, guys, you are doing a fantastic job so far with all these brand new Power Ranger toys. I mean, I love this thing. The voice activation morph sequence and the detailing, the design, the key, the Morph-X key feature, and you know, just the voice activation to activate your morph powers. That is my favourite. But Hasbro, I literally bow down to you for making such a brilliant Power Ranger toy, and I know that a lot of the UK Power Ranger fans are going to love this when this comes out later in the year. Of course, as I said at the start of the video, if you want to pre-order this toy, you could either, if you want it now, go and get it from Amazon.com, or if you're UK based, or you think you can wait for a bit, then why don't you head over to Toku Toy Store, which is the link in description below, and pre-order this and also something else that's from Power Rangers Beast Morphers that's coming out very soon, that we're also going to be reviewing as well. Okay, so as I say, thank you so much Amazon.com for getting this Morpher to me. It's fantastic, I love it, it's going to be perfect for my cosplay, which is just going to be more phenomenal. And again, thank you guys out there for keeping our channel going. Thank you for watching this amazing video, because it's people like you that make us do these videos and get us to work really hard. And as always, please remember to like the video, share the video, and comment below, because all your feedback is always so important to us. And also go subscribe, because hey, you don't want to miss this and many other more phenomenal Beast Morpher toy reviews coming very soon. So, this is Admin GoldKingRanger saying, may the power protect you, have a Beast Morphin day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye Ranger fans!